How do I write inequalities that are graphed on a number line? So step 1 is to choose a variable. You can choose any variable. Step 2 is to draw an inequality symbol. And the hint is to look at the direction of the arrow. And then step 3, if the circle is closed, draw a line under the symbol, which means it would either be greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. If it's open, then it would just be less than or greater than. And then you're going to write the number that the circle is on. So here I see 4. It's a closed circle going to the right. So I'm going to start by choosing a variable. I'm just going to use x. And then I'm going to draw my inequality symbol. I see that the numbers represented are 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Those are all numbers that are larger than 4, and I see that my arrow is going to the right. So that means I'm going to draw a greater than symbol because I see numbers that are greater than 4. And since the circle is closed, that means it could also be 4 as the solution. So x is greater than or equal to the number 4. I'm going to do the same thing here. So I see my circle is closed. It's on the number 1. I'm going to use a variable. I'm going to use x. And I see that all of the numbers covered by this arrow here are less than the number 1. So I'm going to put x is less than. And since it's a closed circle, I'm going to put the line underneath it to show that x could be less than or equal to the number 1. And then lastly, I see we're looking at positive 1 again, so I'm going to put x. My arrow is going to the right, so it's covering all of the numbers that are greater than 1. So I'm going to put x is greater than. It's an open circle, so I do not need to put the line under here. So it's just x is greater than 1. It is numbers that are larger than 1, but it cannot be the number 1 itself.